Hello guys, this is TJ and welcome to the final episode of our full playthrough of Sherlock Holmes The Awakened. So we are about to start chapter 8 of this entire playthrough. And so just a quick recap of what happened in the previous episode. We were able to find Earl Arneson deep in the Louisiana bayou. And we found some interesting artifacts, including an occult book where Watson was able to get Barnes' assistance from the bookshop, and we were able to locate where the ritual would take place. And it turns out that we had to go to Scotland, and what we're going to do is we're hoping to stop the ritual so that nobody can be sacrificed. And apparently the person that's causing all this is, what's his name? Richardson, I believe his name is. Let me see real quick. Okay, so there's a quick map right there. And so, where we're at exactly? Where are we at? We started over here. So let's see. There's a big. Okay, so we're actually on the bottom left of the map. Okay. So we gotta make our way to the lighthouse to perform a sacrificial ritual. Because the whole point of this whole sacrificial ritual is that they're trying to bring back some sort of deity. Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Did you see that? The camera got in the way or something, but anyways, some sort of deity from taking over the world. At least that's what their belief is in all this. So this is what we're here for. And Sherlock's sort of in a semi-delirious state at times, based on what he's encountered the past couple of episodes. So we gotta
barred and barricaded from the inside.
And so we gotta make our way to the top of the lighthouse because looks like a lot of people are jumping to their deaths. So it's been quite an interesting playthrough. This one is a little more personal. Well, not as personal as chapter 1. The statue has no face. Same thing with this one too.
The door won't budge.
Okay, let's see what else.
Barred and barricaded from the inside.
It's pretty red up top in that lighthouse. But, let's see. There's only one other way. There's only one other way to get all the way down. This might be a fairly short episode, depending on how this chapter progresses. Ooh, it's rainy out here. Okay, let's see here.
Where did the shirt come from? An old cannon, probably rusting here since the 16th century. Ouroboros, a snake eating itself. An ancient symbol of eternal renewal. Fresh marks, something scraped along the stone. This door requires a very specific key.
Almost looks similar to some sort of indentation from the island of the Louisiana bayou, but let's keep going down this way.
Holmes, look, there's a body here. Not just any body, it's Ashmat.
body is still soft.
touch. He died recently. Oh, his eyes are gouged out.
That's gruesome.
Scratches, bruises, and stabs, all self-inflicted.
And there's the knife that he used to kill the people in
The infamous curved
Arneson's
dagger.
manor.
It's tied firmly to his hand. A broken chain. Something was attached to the end.
Felt like a watch or key.
He crossed the ocean twice with his cubs, only to end up splattered on this rock. Seems everyone is disposable.
He did it to himself. Good lord.
This branch was recently broken. The wood is still green. A human-sized imprint. Someone fell on their back. Whatever Ashmat had secured to his chain, he lost it here. Scratches. This medallion saw frequent use.
This looks like the key for the door on the wall.
Interesting occult pattern.
What drove him to this dreadful act?
I fear we are about to see for ourselves.
These look familiar from the previous game I played. Why are there two rooms? Well, I'll check the left first. Creepy looking paintings here. Are these ladies pregnant? It's like gold. They were tied to, huh. Those look like the creatures that I had to deal with in the sinking city when they were terrorizing the shores.
Sealed shut and seemingly for a long time.
Something in the caves drove Ashmat mad, and it might still be there, so let us proceed with caution.
That's a crafty mechanism
What the hell
and
is
quite
that?
ancient. An obsidian heart. Masterful work. This vessel is covered in dried blood.
Oh, I get it. We need fresh blood. And no, I'm not volunteering.
Fear not. I think Ashmat can help. Sealed shut and seemingly for a long time. They used fresh blood in some kind of ritual.
His eyes. So it looks like Ashmat was doing something to his eyes. So it looks like he tried to get. Well, why would he? Hold on. Gouged his eye. I don't know why he gouged his eyes outside when he should have done this inside. So you would gouge your eyes, and then into that vessel, which would possibly open up that cage on the other side of the cave over here, over there. And then there's a wheel. These four tied up. Where are they tied up to? Some sort of a ritual chant. And then on the scale down that stony platform behind us, one is gold, the other one's heart. So it looks like we have the heart, but we need gold on this side. So let's see. Oh lord. Gotta go back out. Alright, let's see if this works out. The only thing I'm confused about is where are these ladies tied up to? Because if you notice in this picture and the other picture, they're tied up to these four pillars over here. These four pillars, because we got the cage over here, and this cage is the same cage right over here where the two monsters are guarding at in here. My question is, where is the gold? Let's go back outside and go to Ashmat.
Do you have anything to hold blood, Watson?
Fine, take my flask. lever doesn't want to stay on its own.
Watson, hold the lever for me. I must investigate.
Perfect. Alright, let me save. Alright, let's investigate that. Let's see what's in this, like a well of some sort. Oh look, another lever.
Holmes, watch out! My lever went back up!
The doors, Watson! Hold the doors!
Ah! We're trapped! Now what?
Look around. There must be something we can use.
Alright, let's look at the painting. I want to say that this painting, so this, that open, and then next after you do this. Okay, that's simple. Alright, next are the four. So we're basically going by the painting's directions right here. And we need to see the ladies that are tied up to the four pillars. How about this? Let's see what it is. Shoulder lever, arm size, locking mechanism.
Those holes seem to have a purpose, but I won't risk my arm to find out what.
Is it these? Well, let's see what happens. Let me collect all of them. See the shoes. Can't save you up here. Alright. Were their arms used as some sort of key? Well, didn't get cut off.
Be ready for anything, Watson. It's all right, Watson. It's merely a chest with coins and a dagger, made of obsidian by the looks of it.
Perfect. Yep, we can use the gold to weigh the other side of that scale. What's the dagger for? Alright, let me hand this off to him.
Use these with care. Let us be the first adventurers to raid a tomb without destroying it.
So, Holmes did that. And some sort of chant. Next up, we weigh the gold. Okay, something else supposed to happen? Oh, pull the lever again. Alright, let's try that.
Terrific. Now, onward before they close again.
Let us hope our paths converge, Holmes. Holmes, say something.
The abyss. Why does it call me? Why?
Holmes, say something.
Everything is so insignificant.
That doesn't sound good.
Holmes! Holmes, speak up!
Help me.
Holmes! Holmes, speak up!
Help me.
Damn, we're really far.
Holmes! I'm coming!
Watson!
Keep talking!
Watson!
Sherlock?
Help! Please help!
That is lantern.
I'm coming!
John! John, I'm falling!
Holmes! Where are you? Holmes!
Shit's the other way. He listens his voice. I don't think that's his lantern, because I thought he would have gone that way.
Where are you? Please! Holmes!
God, shit.
Where are you?
John!
No! No, Sherlock, no!
Is he dead? Okay, so let's see what happened. Wait, what? I gotta start all over?
Is that you, Holmes? Holmes, speak up! Holmes!
Dang, so this is timed actually, okay.
Holmes!
Please, John.
Holmes, speak up!
Help me.
Holmes, speak up!
Please, John.
Keep talking!
Yeah, this is where I messed up at, because I went the wrong direction.
Sherlock?
Help! Please help!
Sherlock? Holmes! Holmes, come on, wake up! Thank heavens. What were you doing? What happened?
The whirlwind. Stars are so distant. The sun inverts the earth. It becomes transparent.
Sherlock, snap out of it.
Nothing is everything. We are so small, inconsequential. A shadow in the dark.
I think we best go back. You are not well, Sherlock.
No. We are so close. We cannot...
You asked that I intervene if I saw you cracking. This is me intervening.
Every passing minute, another life is extinguished. We must stop, Rochester. We must end this.
Ah, Sherlock, you almost died.
Do not worry about me, John. You have other men to save.
I thought that I'd seen horrors during the war, but this is complete madness. Careful, Holmes.
These guys.
Sir, are you all right? No response.
I lost my water bottle. Okay. Ooh, a key.
Don't mind my trembling hands. It's not fear, it's adrenaline.
What the hell is this?
The base appears to rotate.
Hands off, Holmes. We have no idea of its purpose.
They are all entranced, captivated by the light of the lens.
Sherlock, don't touch it. We still don't know what it is capable of.
The sheer form of it, the color, it makes me feel uneasy. Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue, obsidian yet again. This material feels very sturdy. It would take an enormous effort to break like that.
dagger, something to do with it. Dagger.
Black, metallic, and with a characteristic hue.
Wait, actually, I have the
Yet
dagger.
again.
What the hell am I thinking? It was in that tool chest, that treasure chest with the gold in there back in the cave. Let's see about turning this first. Alright, let's destroy this.
That's it! You did it! The lens broke!
John, the worshippers, we need to make sure.
Of course, I'll see if they're alright. Mad cultists, ancient ritual sites. Had I known where this case would lead, I would never have brought you to see Stenwick.
At least this awful mask is breathable. Her chest is moving fast. She's hyperventilating. Check her pulse, can you, Watson?
As expected, the pulse is elevated, but within normal limits. All right, enough talk. Time for action.
Am I missing anything? Is that everything?
All right. Stop there, shipmates. A storm awakens and we've battened down the hatches.
Dirty Summers, I presume. Nice to put a filthy, sweat-covered face to a name.
I have to do mention in
That's
Pepper
no
too.
way to speak to a captain. Sherlock, get down!
Watson, you killed him.
Shot.
I didn't have a choice.
Well, what's done is done. If we do not stop Rochester, Summer's death will be but one of many.
All right, enough talk. Time for action.
The sailor who didn't survive the storm.
The port of London feels so long ago. Forgive me, Summers.
My sanity is slipping away. I feel like I've been there.
They barricaded the Lighthouse.
They made sure no one could enter through the main door.
Not yet. Let's look over here first. Be eaten by the old one, probably Cthulhu. Rochester, that's his name.
All right, enough talk. Time for action.
I know this company. They make Fresnel lenses, essential for any modern lighthouse lantern. Pay for padding. They didn't want their cargo damaged.
Oh, these are the same crates that they used to ship to Edelweiss. Got an achievement. Light it up. Learning about the lighthouse keeper in this diary here. Must have went mad, hence gouging his eyes outside with that knife of his in the rain.
It seems they have placed beam emitters all over the main gallery. They modified the gallery and watchroom. Khalid lenses are placed inside the lantern room. One moment, Watson. I'll redraw this blueprint.
was easy. In order to achieve this, each lens must be targeted. Oh, that's similar to what we did down in the basement floor. And then manually shattered. Okay, we're gonna work separately as Rochester and his servants will be trying to protect. Oh God! I just wonder how many of the trans people there are. Oh, here we go.
Tell me you have a plan. Of course. We shall apply what we just learned, charge the Khalid lenses, and break them with the dagger. That should put a stop to this cursed ritual.
All right, good. I confess, I worry about what awaits us. Is it too much to hope this will all come right?
If our future is black, it is better surely to face it like a man than to attempt to brighten it by mere will-o'-the-wisps of the imagination. Come on. We'll go together.
Hard to imagine. Look at them all. We have to help them.
Watson, stop. Rochester will see you.
What should we do?
We get answers. Stay here, see to the lenses. I shall confront Rochester. He owes me the truth.
Sherlock! Sherlock! Mr. Holmes, you are late. Was the path here not as you anticipated?
You expected me?
We've stood here before, Mr. Holmes. Another you, another me. Many years ago. I wonder what will happen this time.
What? What are you talking about?
Join me. Bear witness to the end.
How am I going to do this? With all these people around.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you?
It is what I do.
No. How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The vial of madness rises in our throats just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Ah! There is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp. What did you see?
Meaningless dreams, the result of asphyxiation or medication.
No, no, no! You are lying to yourself, Mr. Holmes! Why? If you are not here for the truth, then you are a diversion. But no more! Rulor Kanga! Oh, Master! Oh, Great One! He has come! Take me! Accept my sacrifice! The world is yours!
Oh, did I choose the wrong thing? That's kind of funny.
You cannot bear witness to anything, Lord Rochester. You are blind.
How could you...
It is what I do.
No! How could you be so ignorant? For I have never seen more clearly than in this moment. Never felt more than I feel right now. Every fiber of the earth, every molecule reverberates in anticipation of the awakening. The bile of madness rises in our throats, just as our master rises below. I see moon beasts, night gaunts, a witch doctor in Arkham. I see what the stars themselves are dreaming. I know more than any man has ever known.
You are delusional. How did you do it? The compulsions, the visions, was it some form of hypnosis or no? A drug, perhaps, tell me.
Ah! There is no ruse. There is no big reveal. It is exactly what it seems. You still fight so desperately against this truth, but you feel it too. Yes? Yes?
You are mad. You have mistaken hallucinations for reality.
Are you really want to talk, Mr. Holmes? Speak truthfully now. In the port, in the swamp, what did you see?
Something beyond the capacities of my imagination. A world so alien, but
so familiar. Yes, I see it too. In your mind's eye. Untold horrors lick their lips in the shimmering dreamlands as Sarnath sinks eternal.
That's gonna be creepy.
Holmes. Interesting. This could prove useful.
How am I supposed to get around that?
What are you hoping to achieve with all this slaughter? Do these people deserve such suffering?
They are just tools. Their existence is meaningless unless put to use. Oh, all-seeing master. Oh, grand God beneath. How he has blessed them with purpose.
You use them for cruelty.
I've seen a man eat his own flesh just to hear the whispers of lizards. I've seen a mother behead her newborn, that she might travel to another world. Galaxies swallow each other whole. Light folds in on itself until nothing remains. You know not cruelty, Mr. Holmes. Cruelty is for such knowledge to be beyond the reach of so many.
This is hubris delusion. You are Icarus flying too close to the sun.
No. You misinterpret the legend, Holmes. Icarus flew. He reached heights no man had ever reached. One must imagine Icarus happy.
He burned. Rochester plummeted to his death.
And were you to ask him of his choice, he would have not a single regret. Every step I took was necessary. Every drop of blood a blessing. Every death predestined. Surely you understand. It was for knowledge. The only thing worth living for. Why must you remain so blind? Be honest. What is it you fear?
I'm afraid that it will cost me my sanity, much as it has cost you yours.
There is no such thing as sanity. There is only the world as it is, and one's willingness to accept it.
Creepy looking flail. Perfect, there we go.
You truly believe it? That a god arises from below, that the world shall end?
There is only nothingness. Only chaos and torture and endless time, stretching its wings, baring its teeth.
It's preposterous. It's nonsense. It's... You drugged me. The fumes in the temple, narcotics, a bad reaction. Oh, you're one of my cross agents. Yes. Yes, this has the stink of my brother all over it. No, wait. Of course. I am dreaming in the asylum. In Black Edelweiss, tied to a chair.
You are standing right here, Holmes, as you always do.
You said that before. You said we had met, but I've never seen you before in my life.
The cycle repeats. Old becomes new, and we remain pawns in the hands of a god. Submit! Submit to your inconsequence!
It is unthinkable.
It is undeniable.
I cannot.
When you have eliminated all which is impossible, then whatever remains, however improbable, must be
Rochester's
the truth.
floating on the ground.
Holmes, now is the moment. You know it in your heart. Say it. Say it.
It's real. All of it. It's real.
Now for the last damn lights. How many is there? 4? What the hell am I missing here? I can't cross that. Actually, hold on. Can I turn this? Oh, that's... What am I supposed to do with these two beams? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, I think that's it. There we go. Alright, this should be it.
Maybe your god is unstoppable, but you are merely a man. And I know how to stop you.
What do you mean? What have you done?
I have made a friend.
Yeah! No! Curse you! Oh, Great One, forgive me!
It is over, Rochester.
I thought this time would be different. But the gods laugh at man's arrogance.
Sherlock, come back down! The wave! Come
Holy
with us!
crap.
Turn yourself in, save yourself!
The abyss calls for me, Mr. Holmes, as it does for you. The final problem approaches, and you too shall fall.
Sherlock, please! Rochester, don't!
Such heights we reach!
No! God! Sherlock, we must get inside! I have to see it, John. I have to know.
Apologies, did I rouse you? I could relocate to the study, but I wanted to be at hand should you need me.
No. The sound of your keys. It is my tether back to the waking world.
I find writing of our adventure helps me too. Perhaps at some point you could read it and tell me if it accords with your memory. There are moments in our journey that only you were privy to. Your encounter with Gygax, your visions with Light the Abyss, your confrontation with Rochester.
No.
Pardon me?
Do not publish it. It would be professional suicide. You would be a laughingstock, a fabulist, concocting penny dreadfuls for the unwashed masses. And I would no longer attract a distinguished clientele, but madmen convinced I could connect them to their deceased relatives or help them capture a fairy.
Ah. It doesn't seem to get any better, does it?
When I close my eyes, John, I am falling. Falling into a black abyss. It is endless and suffocating and unforgiving. I would give for a dreamless night.
It's going to be all right, Sherlock.
What is that?
It will help you rest.
No, not that. No. I say, Watson, would you be afraid to sleep in the same home as a lunatic, a man with softening of the brain, an idiot whose mind has lost its grip?
Not in the least.
That's lucky.
Oh, that's it. That is it for Sherlock Holmes The Awakening. This is actually a really good game for Frogwares. I know they had. I give big credit to Frogwares for pulling through and developing this game in the midst of what their country is going through. Not to mention the many people that were able to contribute the Kickstarter to get this game going. I hope there'll be another game, basically a third game of this, following Chapter 1 and The Awakened. Maybe they'll do the Devil's Daughter remake? No, we'll see. But I like how this was a little more, not as personal as Chapter 1, but as far as how far Sherlock and Watson will go to great lengths to stop whatever opposition is there, especially one that dives into the Cthulhu mythos. And you know, Frogwares in particular is really big into the Cthulhu mythos here. There's some of the artwork pieces, storyboard pieces. Ooh, wow, of making this game come to fruition. Although, like I said, the one thing that they didn't do that Chapter 1 was really big known for as well was the chemistry mini game to get certain formulas to help solve cases and all that other stuff. I mean, this was pretty much played the same way that Chapter 1 was played. And I like that. They kept the basic core elements, the investigation features in there. Nothing's really changed since from Chapter 1. It wasn't as quite open world as Chapter 1 was, considering that it took place in a really big island in Cordona on the Mediterranean. But I like how this took place from London to Switzerland, to even going across the Atlantic in the US, Louisiana, like this set pick right here, and also in Scotland as well too, in that famous lighthouse in the Ardnamurchan Point. So that's pretty much it for Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Really good game. Not as good as Chapter 1, but still be able to maintain the basic core elements of making this game playable and as fun as possible. The only thing that I was concerned about me, if they were able to continue the story, I don't know if that side quest from Mycroft on Chapter 7, the Lone Watcher, may have something to do with it, because it was initialized by M. And if there's only one key character I can think of whose letter starts with the letter M, and that's Moriarty, who is Sherlock's arch nemesis in his stories. So if they were to make a trilogy out of this, I would say Moriarty would play a huge part into this. Now, would they make it an open world game like Chapter 1, or will it be semi-open world just like this game right here? Taking place in smaller set pieces, going by the chapter format as well too. And I like how they brought back the the original voice actors from Chapter 1 for Sherlock and Watson. Eyeball, sorry. And I think these are the contributors of the Kickstarter project for this game. Maybe they'll do another one too. I didn't even realize that they did a Kickstarter to make this game come to life. I would have contributed some money as well too, similar to how I did it for Shenmue 3. So if they do make a third game, I would definitely put my money into it, because I like the Sherlock Holmes games from Frogwares. From this one, my first one was, I think, Crimes and Punishment. Let me see. Well, at least my first Sherlock Holmes game, that is, and I really liked it where they took cases off of his famous cases from his books that were very well known. Let's see. Or maybe they'll do a remake of Crimes and Punishments. We'll see. Oh man. Let's get through these credits. All these people. And I wonder if they do it based on how much how much money they put in for this. Like I remember, like with most Kickstarter projects, the one I could think of was when I did Shenmue 3. I paid, I think it was 60 or I forgot if it was 60 or 100 US dollars. Where I would get a special casing for Shenmue 3. Then that's all I did. Those others, like you put in this amount, you'll get some extra trinkets or whatever. There was even one where if you put in, I think it was like $5,000 or $10,000 or something like that, you'll get to meet Yu Suzuki and have lunch or dinner with them. And then there's one where you can get the jacket, an authentic jacket of that Ryo Hazuki wore in the Shenmue series. But this one, just like with Shenmue, this one exceeded the their Kickstarter goal. That is, I think they're supposed to make a few $100,000, and they made, I think, 30 to 50% more. Actually, let me look that up real quick. Let me see what the goal is for the Kickstarter project on this one. So, yeah. Okay, so their goal was £70,000, but they made over £250,000 plus to make this game come to life. That's over 250% of their goal, which is impressive. That's impressive. And everybody that contributed knew what was going on over there in Ukraine. Oh, excuse me. And I give a lot of credit to Frogwares for making this game during the whole Russian invasion. So I give this game a 7 out of 10. The storyline was really good. Gameplay, core mechanics was still basic. There was some slight additional features to it. The semi-open world I thought was respectable and acceptable as well too for how they were able to keep the story as consistent as possible, which they did a really good job with. And this remake / sequel. Well, the remake of the 2007 version, but also the sequel to Chapter 1. So, Sherlock Holmes The Awakening is officially in the books. Now, I've already talked about these past few playthroughs, but this will be, my next full playthrough is going to be Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and that is going to be on the Xbox Series X via Twitch. I think I'm going to have to get a new headset because the whole mic thing, I use a headset plugged into the Xbox Series X controller, but I don't think that's working pretty well considering that it's transmitting through the same. I think because of the way I don't know if it's plugged in properly or if it's the same frequency that's transmitting through the controller, but the sound comes in and out of my mic. So I might have to get a Bluetooth or a wireless headset, so hopefully I can hear my voice more properly. And I'm going to see if I could see about. I may have to fix the frame rate a bit on the Twitch, but we'll see. But Jedi Survivor is gonna start immediately within the next few days, and it's gonna be a lengthy one too. I've read that it's about. Let me see, because it took me about roughly 30+ hours to beat Jedi Fallen Order. Let me look at something real quick. Yeah, I think it took me about. Let me look at my catalog from Jedi Fallen Order. Where is it at? So I did 11 episodes, and each episode was roughly 2.5. One episode was 3 hours long, so this was about, let me see, 2, 4, 7, 12, 14, 16, 23, 5. So it took me about roughly less than 30 hours to beat. But Jedi Survivor, let's see what the estimated game length is for that one. Apparently, I just googled that Jedi Fallen Order took about 30 to 32 hours, including the side quests. But Jedi Survivor, let's see. It's about the same, I believe. Looks like it's the same length. Yeah, so it'll probably be at least 10 episodes for me to complete. I'd say maybe 11, like the Jedi Fallen Order, or it could go like 12 or 13. But after Jedi Survivor, who knows? I don't know what my next full playthrough is. I'm still awaiting word on when Alan Wake's going to come out. If there's any other games that's going to be coming out later this year as well, too. I don't know. I feel like the catalog for this year is not going to be as big as it was the past couple of years. So I may take a huge break after Jedi Survivor because we got Tears of the Kingdom coming out. I still got to finish Breath of the Wild. I'm about 70 to 80% done with the story. But I still got a bunch more collectibles to do, so I got to spend more time on that. So we'll see what the playthrough catalog for this year will be. It's not going to be as big, and I don't know if I'm going to do a holiday playthrough this year as well too, because if it sticks to what I'm reading, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is the sequel to Remake, is supposed to come out during the holidays, so that might invade some of my time as well. I don't think I'll do a full playthrough. I was thinking about doing a full playthrough for Final Fantasy VII Remake, but I think it'll just be too long for a playthrough in my opinion, because it took me over 50 hours to beat, and that's looking at about maybe 25 plus episodes, depending on how long I do each episode. So, but yeah, we'll take it one day at a time, or one full playthrough at a time. So, for the time being, stay tuned for that. But I would like to say thank you for tuning in on my full playthrough of Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. It does feel great to be doing this after my long trip to Japan. I am still uploading some videos of my trip to Japan. I've uploaded I think four videos or 5 videos, I believe. I forgot, but I'm supposed to upload another one. It's basically detailed from my trip to certain landmarks to my trip to Super Nintendo World and Universal Studios Japan. And I'm supposed to upload a video of it's about a 30-minute video of my experiences shopping around at Costco in Yokohama, and that was really interesting. So check that out. It should be uploaded pretty soon, as of this recording. And then I think I have about 2 to 4 more videos to do. And yeah, I'm just trying to take it easy with uploading my videos to Japan. I'm still reeling it in because 3 weeks. I felt 3 weeks was a little too long for a trip. Like, I was there, about basically 18 to 19 days, and I think I felt like I was about 2 or 3 days there too long, including where I think I was 1 day too short in the Kyoto Osaka area, and 2 days too long in the Yokohama Tokyo area. Yeah, I'm not planning any long trips anytime soon, but as of right now, the earliest I'll go back to Japan will be 2026 or 2027, depending on how things go. I could be there sooner, but we'll see. We'll see how I feel. But in the meantime, you guys take care. Thank you for tuning in to Sherlock Holmes: The Awakened. It was a really fun full playthrough. I will see you guys for Star Wars Jedi Survivor really soon. I already got the game in the mail, and I should be uploading that to my Xbox Series X, and then get familiarized with Twitch before I start broadcasting and recording all that stuff. So you guys take care. Have a good one. I will see you later, and go Warriors, because they got the Lakers up. You take care. Have a good one, guys. See you later for Jedi Survivor.